There is Blacks in Cybersecurity. Uh, there's a couple of more too. But it's not coming to me right now. But join organizations. They have free programs. You need a mentor. You need to be with like-minded people that will help you go through it. It's not an easy. It's not going to be an easy task as just telling you to do this and magically things will appear.
And also, if you go onto
Thank
our
you.
company website at threatconnect.com, we do have a free knowledge base. If there are any skill sets that you do want to learn from our company, it is free for now. And later on, we are going to make it a paid subscription, but take advantage of the free service while you can.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Roger. Thank you, Miss Rosie, Miss Susie. Sorry, Mr. Roger, you mentioned some websites that I can learn from. I was trying to note it down, but before I could get a pen, you were done. So please, could you please repeat them?
Yeah. One good one to start off at, and then from there you could find others. Is it's W. Well, it's Women in Cybersecurity. I think it's WY. I forgot, but it's Women in Cybersecurity, right? That's a great organization. They have lots of programs and mentors, and uh, that will definitely put you on the right track.
And if you also message me on LinkedIn, this is Susie. I did actually have an old post where I listed all the resources. I am trying to find it, but once I do, I can send it over to you.
Oh, thank you, Susie.
Wonderful. Everyone shared their opinion. So
Thank
thank
you.
you so
Thank you,
much, everyone.
Susie. Thank you. I'm grateful.
And I would like to hear more questions from from the audience and the non-technical the people that who is looking to join the experience with the cybersecurity or IT. I'm pleased to hear that Zainab asked this question, and also the employer perspective. When there's a cybersecurity related vacancies or any interviews, during the time that we always consider some sort of IT experience. So it doesn't mean the very long years of experience. At least I would say CompTIA A plus or CompTIA the network. A few years experience, I think that will help you to understand the logic of how the network works, how the computer's operation system works, etc. I think I would also focus on the basics before you start the cybersecurity. That will also help you to speed up and understand as well. And again, thank you for joining us. Everyone, it was very helpful. And Lara, thank you for joining us. And please tell us, introduce yourself, tell us what you do, and if you have any questions for us.
Yeah, I'm more in e-discovery and do some data stuff on the side just because, e-discovery. But I am in Women in Cybersecurity. That was one of the things that y'all mentioned, and they've got a lot of good resources. There's a lot of good women's groups out there.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your contributions as well. Idris, welcome to the stage. Do you have a question for us, or would you like to contribute?
Absolutely. What I was gonna say is, first and first, I was gonna talk to, I think it was Zainab. Zainab, you asked questions about, you don't know where to start with cybersecurity and the likes, right? Um, when I started off, like I pretty much started as a help desk person, and what really helped me was the CompTIA roadmap. And so if you could just type into Google, just type in come to your roadmap, what you would see is you'll see some sort of well, a roadmap that shows where to start from when it comes to like going towards what areas in cybersecurity you want to go into. So like for me, I wanted to go through the route of being a SOC analyst, and from there move to maybe search and the likes there. So that kind of really helped me. Right now I'm a search analyst. So yeah, So yeah, so you try use that, come to your roadmap. So that'll really help you. So my question is this, right? So I want to like get to a place where I'm a security consultant, and I was kind of hoping someone could tell me what things I should focus on when it comes to like going down that path. Could you guys
Well,
really hear what I said, right?
no, we heard. And I would
Okay.
actually say over the last 10 minutes, we've been covering this topic of where do you start in cyber, the resources that you should be looking for. Um, personally, um, I want to see somebody that's putting in the effort that really wants to get into cyber. When I sit across from you at an interview, I want to be able to say, what are you doing extracurricular wise to enhance any either formal school training or certification training or internship training that you may be doing to change your career, change your job.
Yeah, thank you. But the thing is, I'm in cybersecurity already. Like, I'm in a place where I feel happy at, but I just want to be able to get into that managerial side of things to be able to kind of move away from the tech sort of area. So I guess my question basically is like right now, with the fact that okay, I'm a certain analyst right now. What are the things I'm meant to be focusing on to be able to put myself in the place of in a managerial space, like so to speak, like a security consultant, for example. I guess that's what my question is. I don't know if you guys get it.
Well, that's actually a tricky one. There are a couple of different routes that you can hammer this question from. One of the routes is certification, so CISM or CISSP. Get one of those two. Start there from a certification standpoint, but to make the jump into a managerial director standpoint, you have to understand not only the business but the product, have the connections on the inside of the company, and be able to show that you are a leader and that you are standing out from the pack before somebody is willing to say, "Yes, I'm willing to knight. I'm willing to knight you as a director and put mainline business functions on your shoulders." Basically, show that you can box with Ali. Don't just say you can box with Ali. You know.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, great, thank
And
you.
maybe this won't maybe this won't you won't see this as necessary, but also work on your soft skills. Very important. I'm not speaking.
Okay, thank you.
I have to dart out. I just first of all wanted to thank you for allowing me in the room and up on stage as somebody who's out of the industry. I appreciate it. Second of all, I'd be remiss if I didn't say I'm so impressed by everybody here in the industry. I don't know how you keep up. I can only imagine that the bad guys, so to speak, are always 2 steps ahead. So it's really amazing. Chris and Tom, a couple of you I've reached out to, I believe, on Instagram. But this is fascinating to me as I get more and more interested as a fan of this. So you're all incredible. But thank you very much. And I will hopefully join another room sometime. And Samantha, I don't know if she's still here, but whatever. She was great and fascinating. So thank you all very much. Keep up the good work. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dan. Hope to see you next week as well. And thanks very much for joining us.